Hello and welcome back to Hold Nunchaku, where today I'll be teaching you how to hold your nunchucks. Although I've gone over this before in previous videos, today I'll be going more in depth on how to hold your nunchucks, and I'll be giving you different ways to hold your nunchucks and when to hold them those ways. So although your first instinct when picking up nunchucks might be to grab it by the very end and start spinning them around uncontrollably, but there are a lot better ways to grip your nunchucks in order to gain more control out of your nunchucks and to do more advanced moves. So the most common way to hold your nunchucks, and the way you'll be holding them most of the time while spinning, is in a front grip, where if you stick out your thumb, you'll be pointing towards the chain part of the nunchuck. In order to find the perfect point to grip in a front grip, slide 2 fingers along this end of the nunchuck and find the point where it balances perfectly. At this point, you should be gripping your nunchuck so that you get the most balance between both ends of the nunchuck and you have the most control. So because all nunchucks are weighted differently, it's important to find this balance point because they'll give you the most control over your nunchucks. Some nunchucks are weighted more towards the end and others are weighted more towards the front, while others are weighted equally throughout the entire nunchuck. Therefore, it is important to find the balancing point of your exact pair of nunchucks in order to have the most control over your nunchucks as you spin. So the next most common way to hold your nunchucks is in a back grip, like this, where if you point out your thumb, you're pointing towards the end of the nunchuck and away from the chain part of the nunchuck. This is not as common as the front grip, but it is used more often than some of the other grips. This is also really important grip if you're doing wrist rolls and other things like that, or you are just doing back grip spins or redirects in the back grip. There are not many moves that involve grabbing the end of the nunchuck in either a front grip or a back grip, because there's not as much control all the way back here because not both sides are balanced of the nunchuck. Most moves that involve grabbing the chain only involve grabbing the chain for a short amount of time, like wrist rolls. But there are some moves where people hold on to the chain for a longer amount of time in order to swing both ends at the same time and create a cool effect. So I hope you learned something today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials coming in the future, and go check out some of the other videos that I have on my channel.